Greetings, golf addicts, and welcome back to another episode of the Fantasy Golf Sommelier. I am your sommelier, Patrick H. Perry, here to guide you along for the Rocket Mortgage Classic at Detroit Golf Club and give you some fine selections this week that I think will help out your lineups in DFS. We'll see. First, let's talk about what I'm drinking, as always. And you know what? This evening, I have a wonderful Chianti Classico. I thought we would talk about this wine tonight, but also a few stats. Stats about wine, because we all love stats, even though a lot of times they can be meaningless. Unlike some stats that absolutely mean everything to some people. We'll see. But anyway, let's talk about Chianti Classico. It actually is only made in one place in the world, and that is the Tuscany region of central Italy. And so it's a fantastic wine, a great wine. I think in the summer, I think it's a good summer wine. One of the things about it is it's made from the Sangiovese grape. There's no way I said that correctly. Sangiovese, Sangiovese, Sangiovese grape. I don't know. Maybe so. Maybe that's it. Who knows? I'm going to give you a couple other facts though about Chianti Classico in just a minute. But first, I got to give you some facts about our first play of the week, and that is going to be the Price Like a Sutter home plays like a Caymus play of the week, and it is Mr. Doug Gim at 7,000. I'm giving him 91 points. Look, I'm back on Doug Gim again. Here's the thing, he's been fantastic all year. He's coming in pretty good recent form. You look at his last few events. I mean, nothing great. T54 at the Travelers, missed the cut at the Memorial. But you know what? Had a top 15 at the Charles Schwab, and we know he's been playing great all year. Here's what really matters, though, okay? Here's what really matters, okay? Doug Gim is top 10 in proximity. Top 10 in proximity. All you really need to know. Price like a Sutter home, plays like a Caymus. That is Mr. Doug Gim. Let's talk about a few more things about this wonderful Chianti that I'm drinking. One thing that I thought was cool, there's this black rooster I was just telling you about. So a true Chianti Classico has to have that black rooster on the bottle. I thought that was pretty cool. I never knew that. That's kind of neat for me. So for me to know that you have to have that black rooster. That's pretty cool. Another kind of final thing that we'll talk about with the Chianti Classico is that it's a really good wine with tomatoes. So if you like spaghetti, that kind of stuff, which we see in a lot of Italian dishes, get you a little Chianti. It's fantastic with that. Um, anyway, that's all I really have on Chianti. But let's get into the next play of the week, and that is going to be the Boone's Farm Vintage Fade of the Week, and it's going to be Bubba Watson at 9,200, giving him 76 points. He's 89th in proximity. 89th in proximity. It's not very good. He has terrible course history. He's missed the cut here twice. So really, that's all you need to know. 89th in proximity, terrible course history, 76 points. Bubba Watson is a Boone's Farm Vintage Fade of the Week. All right, so here's some more fun facts about wine, or stats, I should say, because everybody loves stats. Everybody thinks it's the greatest thing to hear stats, and they believe in them in everything that stats are, and you know they are what they are. And if you're an approach person and you like approach stats, and that's the only stat that really matters, and everybody else is idiots. So here's some other stats that you might find interesting, unless you think it's idiotic, which I really don't care. I don't care. But anyway, some people think that a woman invented wine, which is great. That's awesome. It was a Persian princess, and she had fallen out of favor with the king, and so she just wanted to end it all. So she decided to just eat a whole jar of spoiled grapes. Well, guess what? Okay, as we know, grapes turn into wine. So she didn't even die or anything. She felt better. She felt a lot better, which is what happens when you drink wine. And the king liked her new attitude. She was happy. She was happy go lucky, having a good time. And so he brought her back into his good graces. I thought that was interesting. Let's get to the last play of the week. And that is going to be your Pop the Cork play of the week, Mr. Max Homa at $8,400 on DraftKings. I'm giving him 94 points this week. Here's all you need to know about Max Homa. Okay. Max is top 10 in the field in proximity. Okay. Top 10 in proximity. He's pretty good on approach too in general, but let's just focus on proximity. Okay. And ownership, I think, is going to be a little bit lighter. It seems to have fallen off a little bit for Max lately. He's kind of been up and down, a little inconsistent. I like him to have a bounce back this week. I think it's going to be a good tournament for him, getting him at lower ownership. Don't forget the proximity stat, 94 points. Max Homa is the Pop the Cork play of the week. Now, here's the last stat that I wanted to bring up. And it also allows me to sing one of my favorite songs for you guys and gals and gals. So, the state of California is actually the fourth in wine production in the world. Okay. It's only behind France, Italy, Chianti Classico, and Spain. Okay. So, but, in the 1940s, California's primary fruit crop was not grapes. No, it was not grapes. Here's an interesting stat for you. It was actually prunes. Prunes was the major fruit produced in California in the 1940s, which gives me a chance to sing one of my favorite songs for you. And here it goes. No matter how hard a prune may try, he's always getting wrinkles. Baby prune's just like his dad, except he don't wrinkle half so bad. We get wrinkles on our face. Pruneys get them every place. No matter how hard a prune may try, he's always getting stewed. A little seed inside a prune. Is it night or is it noon? What you doing, prune? Stewing? That's all I got this week. I'll be back again next week for the Fantasy Golf Sommelier.